Okay, everybody, we are testing it out to see how it's working. Hopefully, it's going all right. For those of you who don't know, I am Dolphin Fan for Life, content creator, gamer, founder of the Meta Mayhem Guardian Clan, aka Dope, and we are just a bunch of gamers who like hanging out and streaming, gaming, chatting, and all that good stuff. Uh, I'm trying to expand my horizons. I've been doing it on Twitch for a little over a year now as an affiliate, and I wanted to expand to doing YouTube and co-streaming both, or simultaneously streaming both, I should say, not co-streaming. But we are planning on doing some co-streams, our community. So again, hopefully everybody's having a great morning, or I should say evening, depending on where you're at. For me, it's going on midnight here in the U.S. in the Central Time Zone. Uh, yeah, I don't know how this is going. Give me a quick second. I'm going to grab my phone to check sound quality and all that good stuff. If you would bear with me. Here it is right here. Alrighty. Let's see what we look like here. Apparently, I had a software update. I guess that's good. Alright, Mr. YouTube. Let's see if we're okay here. Alright, YouTube. Let's see, you're live. And we are live. Alright. So there's no doubt the live is working. Good deal. So, without further ado, I guess we should probably try to get some game in. uh, yeah, not 100% sure. Again, still figuring it out. As you can see, I'm an older gentleman, and the whole technology thing's great. I've been into it ever since I was young, but still learning how to do a lot of this stuff. My son originally was the Twitch streamer. Actually, it was Mixer until they went under, and then Twitch. And when I got sick and was getting ready to have a surgery for my Crohn's, he said, "Dad, you always playing games and you're good at them. Why don't you stream?" And I started streaming at that point. Figured, what the heck, meet some new people, and really did meet some really cool people. Uh, I've always enjoyed gaming since video games have come out. I've taught my kids to be gamers, and I'm basically the OG, if you will. Uh, but again, I feel like my skill level is as good as some of these young guys. I don't cheat. I'm very much against cheating. Uh, I get it. If you suck, you suck. But what makes you better is playing, and I believe everybody should play on an even playing field. That being said, if you want to be in a modded room with a bunch of other people that are modded as well, I don't have an issue with that either. That can be fun. Or if you're playing PvE where you're not hurting anybody else's game or spoiling their good time, again, I don't have an issue with that if people like to do that. For me, I just feel like, it ruins everybody's fun as far as when you're in Call of Duty and these guys are cheating and they're killing you and it's affecting your KD, your skins, your good time, basically. To me, I'm against anything like that. So uh, I even report cheaters that are on my team. So just a heads up, if you cheat, don't think I'm not going to report you, even if you're on our team cheating. So. Uh, Again, I'm not the greatest player there ever was, but I do have above average KD in Call of Duty. Currently, my KD, I believe, is sitting at 1.35, 1.36 somewhere. I just recently got a better monitor with better response time, et cetera, et cetera. So my numbers are definitely going up. My average roughly is around 1.50 to 1.85, so that's considered above average player. And considering that I'm going to be 55 this August, I think that's pretty good for an old man. It's like I tell these young guys all the time, you're getting killed by your grandpa over here. Uh, but like I said, into firearms, always have been. Um, love playing games, sports games, first person shooters. Destiny, one of my favorite. Call of Duty, of course, COD, Black Ops. We do a lot of sports games as well. We do Madden. I like 2K. Um, you're liable to see me playing golf or soccer, UFC. I mean, I just love gaming in general. Um, I love sports in general. In real life, I love shooting. It's the things I like to do. So, uh, yeah, like I said, hopefully we'll get a couple of people coming in tonight and see what's going on. But again, for those of you who don't know, I am Dolphin Fan for Life, content creator, founder, and leader of the Men of Mayhem Guardian Clan, aka Dope. Dope was our original clan name. We started it in Call of Duty Ghosts, COD Ghosts, and it's still our call out tag. We did. I was really into the Sons of Anarchy television show, the whole outlaw biker stuff. I like that stuff. Uh, so we eventually became the Men of Mayhem Guardians in Destiny, which was over 10 years ago now, well over. Uh, it's kind of what started the transition of the clan from being Dope to Men of Mayhem Guardians. We kept Dope as our call tag because I believe in you always remember where you come from. Uh, so yeah, just a great time. Started out with another gentleman named Richard Wilson, good friend of mine, Silly Bunny gamer tag. He's got 10 years on me, so another older gentleman, exceptional gamer. His kids, same thing, gamers. We met 12 years ago, started playing together. Our kids were with us, started a clan. Destiny was the big game for us. Ghosts, of course, started it all off, but 7 Days to Die, the 360 version, God, I remember us putting so many hours into that game, and and then half the shit disappearing. We'd log on, and our stuff would just be gone, base and insane stuff. So, but again, just had a great time playing with these people, spending time with them. For someone like myself who was found himself sick and had to retire early because of a disability because of Crohn's disease, it was something. It was an outlet for myself to be able to, you're at home every day, you're in that same room, you're looking at the same four walls, but when you're on this thing, it doesn't feel like you are. You're interacting with people, you're socializing, you're gaming, you're laughing, you're crying, you're sharing, your ups and your downs, and I really feel like you become family with these people. Even the new group I'm gaming with, an exceptional group of young gamers. Uh, Want to go ahead and shout out some of those guys. They're all Twitch gamers currently that I know of. I believe Dr. Borda is the only YouTuber, former clan member in Destiny, and an exceptional player and gamer as well. For those of you who don't know Dr. Borda, he is a streamer here on YouTube and Twitch from down under from Australia. An exceptional person as well. Him and his wife, Nikki, she is also a streamer, Miss Spagbull, also on Twitch and on YouTube. Just a great family, beautiful children, uh, just great people. Enjoy being around them, talking to them, hanging out, gaming with them and stuff. And others, Schlitzy, one of their members from down there, another great guy. Uh, so many people, honestly. The new group, DJ Beats, is another young Australian girl that's a DJ, a young mom, a single mom, an exceptional gamer, an exceptional new streamer on Twitch. Definitely check her out. She goes by DJ Ikora, not DJ Beats. I keep saying DJ Beats because that was her original gaming tag and DJ name, and she did change it to DJ Core because we do play so much Destiny. She's also a clan member in Destiny. Um, you got Little Jesus on Twitch, Aza, you've got Lynx, you've got Wolf, you've got just so many people have been supportive, and just like I said, just great people that are there in your streams, always there to hang out, have a good laugh, say, something inspirational, something that just makes you feel better. Um, just every day growing up and spending your time on these computers. There's so many negative things online as far as, predators. Like you see all this different stuff, people ripping people off, abusing the elderly, just crazy stuff. So it's good to see that there are good things on here too. There are communities out there that care about each other and treat each other like family. So that's great to see, and it's needed by people for mental health, for all kind of things. When COVID was going on and everybody was trapped in their house, this was the way that a lot of people got to interact and get out without having to make everybody sick. So again, I am going to try to do some gaming here if I can figure out how to do that. I promise you, this is not going to be this screwed up next time. Um, that's one thing I can say about the dolphin. I do learn pretty quick. Um, like I said, I'm a kind of older guy, but I am a technology freak, a buff. So I'm pretty quick at learning stuff like this. And considering a year ago, a little over a year ago, I wasn't even really streaming. I didn't know anything about any of this stuff, and I think I'm a little under 100 followers now from 6,000 on Twitch. Hope to have that many or more on here because, like I said, it's all about making the community better. Just hanging out, having a good time, playing games, socializing. This channel isn't just going to be about gaming. I am planning on doing a lot of gaming on here, but I am also planning on doing a lot of videos like this. Some just good stuff, talking, hanging out about firearms, the Miami Dolphins, my children, my grandchildren, just life in general. Things I love to do, things I love. And hopefully I get to see some of y'all coming in here and hanging out and doing that with us. See if I could. It's funny because I turned this way and you think you'd be seeing this part of my arm, but you're not. You're seeing the other. So, yeah, everything's opposite on camera. So, I was going to show you my dolphin tattoo, but we'll work on that for next time. That's the part that's weird. It's getting used to just everything's weird. Looking places, trying to look into the camera and talk to you guys so it looks like I'm looking at you. I'm not staring away. Maybe I should try centering my camera. Any tips you guys will have for me would be greatly appreciated. Uh, what else? Oh, any questions you guys have about me or my channel, I would be more than happy to answer. Again, like I said, this is just our first test stream, so we are going to try to get some games going here. Hopefully we can do that. Let's see here. Uh-huh. I think this is how we do this. Alrighty, let's give her a good old try here. Start up our controller. Yes, there we go. Mm-hmm. Okay, for some reason Steam is firing up instead of Xbox. I mean, I'm okay with that if looks like Warhammer's on sale. Alrighty. Well, yeah. Uh-huh. There's our library. Good deal. Says it's running. Okay. I like that. But if it's running here, okay. There it is. Hello. Now the question is this. And man, I guess I really should probably look on my video stream right now to see if okay. So we are still live. Um, problem is I do not see my gaming stream on here. Pretty funny, but not unexpected. Again, still learning what the hell's going on here. Huh? Alright, for some reason the Xbox social window wanted to come up. Okay. One more time. Okay. Okay, it's talking about fixes. That's all good now. But the question is how do we get the video source from the game to this? I see. Okay. The excitement is overwhelming. Share screen. There's our mic. There is share. There is end stream. This says edits. No, I don't want to edit that. That's all good still. Okay, guys. I guess I probably should have planned this out a little bit better. Yeah. Pop out dashboard. Okay. I guess we could try to say something in chat to see if it comes up, yeah. Okay, I got the hello all. We'll put the YouTube emote on there. Gotta be our first chat in our chat. Okay, that is definitely working. Well, that is refreshing. Somebody has logged into my Disney Plus account. I'm not too worried about that. Okay, so YouTube Studio